Hey guys, it's Mikey. Real quick before we start, the handgun is clear. A few quick updates on our new MCK Gen 3. As you guys know, the first version is the 17, 19, 19X, 22, 23, 25, 31, 32, 35, and 45. But we also know that there's a lot of guys out there with Glock 20s and 21s. The guys are like a little bit higher caliber. So we went back and we did a little R&D, and we are going to be releasing an MCK Gen 3 for the 20 and 21 as well. It's a different SKU, but it's already on our website for pre-orders. So they will both release simultaneously, the 1719 and the 2021. That's update number one. Update number two. A few of you guys out there spoke to us about the butt plate and the charging handle. Again, handgun is clear. And you guys said, some of the major advantages of the MCK was that you didn't have to remove the butt plate. So we took that into heart. And what we're going to be doing when we supply the MCK Gen 3, not only will you receive the new Gen 3 charging handle, you will also receive, at the same cost, so no additional cost, the older version of the charging handle of the MCK. So for the ones that do not want to take the butt plate off, the ones that do not use an RMR, they will receive another charging handle in the box that they can use it the exact same way they use the Gen 2 and the Gen 1 MCKs, meaning the charging handle stays in the product, you just put your handgun in and you pull it out. So now what we do in this country, we love options. You have options. You have the Gen 3 option charging handle, and you have our older version of the Gen 1 charging handle. They will both be inside the box. Okay, number three. Some of you may know in our older version, the Gen 2, the suppressor was fit to the 1.38 diameter. That was the maximum size diameter of the suppressor of the can. What we did in the Gen 3 here, and I'm going to be pointing at the camera, but the can is clean, is, if you can see, there's two holes in the front. Those are for the gas to go out, so less dirt in the front. But also, we made the hole much bigger, and now we can go up even to the 1.57 inch diameter. There's a new hybrid out there from Silencer Co. with a larger diameter of the suppressor, so this one will fit that one as well. So not only are we coming out with the 2021, the 20 and the 21, not only are we bringing out a new charging handle so you can use it the old way or the new way, the suppressor you'll be allowed to use a much bigger one. This is what it looks like when you're using a handgun that doesn't have an RMR or an optic on the slide. So real quick, it's exactly like the Gen 2, even though this is a 3D mock-up, okay? So the door opens in the back. Before I take it out, I have to unscrew the charging handle. Well, that takes about, 4 or 5 seconds. And you just pull down and it just slides out. Now on the inside, you can see there are brushes on both sides of the MCK. Those are the bristles that are cleaning the side of the slide when it cycles forward and back. This is how it's going to look when you have no RMR. So you have a Picatinny rail in the rear, Picatinny rail in the front. You can put your optic on both sides that you want. And then when you want to go down and you want to use your handgun with an RMR, with an optic, you take off this slide and you take off this slide, which we're going to do for you. And abracadabra, we are in the RMR version. So the stock is lower down. You can see it over here. This is going to have a curved angle at the end over here. And now because the stock is lower, I'm able to get into the height where I can reach the RMR. So now this is perfect height for me, and I'm able to shoot like this. The stock, there's a button on the bottom that when I push, I fold and it locks here. It folds also to the left, locks, and allows me to shoot with the stock folded. Isn't that cool? Lefty and righty. We care about those lefties out there. Not all the lefties. We care about some of the lefties. Some of those guys we don't care about at all. We're releasing in March. Thank you guys for all the pre-orders so far. You guys are amazing. Have a great weekend.